sometimes, like, see, Allah taught us like this here. He said, listen, son, in order for you to be successful, and I've always said this to brothers, in order for you to be successful, Allah taught us himself. He said, you have, to build with your brother. You got to build with your brother. But your brother doesn't have to necessarily be a brother that, he has to be your brother in what you're building in. If you're a plumber, that's the scenario, right? You got plumbers, carpenters, everybody has brothers in that trade, in that cause. Mm-hmm. So you have to find out who the brothers are that are in your cause that agree with you, and that's what you build. You can't take a brother that's semi, or because he's a buddy, you're going to include him, because that can mess up the whole mechanism. You got to go with people that's qualified and bona fide and are able and want you to do the work. Mm-hmm. You just can't because somebody's in the corner, we can't leave Joe out. Let's get this together, and then we'll find a place for Joe to fit in. But in the meantime, to make it work and to make it successful, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta use the proper people, the proper mechanics, the proper tools. You just can't put everybody down because they're a part of the nation.
I see, yeah.
Because you're part of the nation. Well, if it's gonna benefit you in the long run, relax. You can't be, everybody can't be a driver. When it's a shotgun, you're gonna need people that, everybody has a role to play. Everybody can't do the same role. Right. That's why it's called committees. You know what I'm saying? Committees, they oversee certain situations. We're going to, and you decide what you want to do. It's not no one-man decision. I mean, if one person don't agree, it's a democratic situation. Because one guy don't agree don't mean it's no good. That's how people get convicted. That's how people get, you get decisions made in all kinds of food stamps, SSI. They come together and they decide. One person is not the one that stops anything from happening. In most things. In most things. So we have to you got to come together, man. Because I got people in Rhode Island, right? One of the guys in Rhode Island teaching. He has a situation where he wants to open up a school in his facility. But I told him, and he has a big place, a real big place. And he's the head of the Black Lives Matter situation, and I ain't gonna tell you who he is, but he's a very powerful brother. He just got excess amount of millions of dollars. He built a library in this complex, right? And one of the first things you see when you walk in there is a Law's picture. Law with his suit on, with that big suit on, with his hat on, his flag. Malcolm, Elijah, all of them, all the aisles are separated by columns this long, and then you go into the aisle, but each column has a 6-foot picture, 7-foot picture of Allah, Malcolm, all black people of color, that made a contribution. Right. And he wanted to open a school in his facility.
We wanted to open like a law school? Or?
Yeah, 5% school. And I said, something, brother, don't do that.
You told him not to do that, huh?
The reason I said that because the money he was allocated, that wasn't part of the mission statement. So why have something that's going to knock your shit down? The school will be wonderful, but you can't just put the school in there like a law school 5% in a facility that you got the money for something else. Now you could use that facility and raise funds, this and that, to open up a school, but you can't put it in that facility because that's not what the package is about. The school wasn't included in that. So for you to come and tell us do this, they're like, whoa, we didn't say, what's this about? You got the money because that wasn't in there. If that would have been in there, you probably would have had a harder choice. We had a 5% school. Your son's gonna come back.
Right.
So before you start to add on anything that wasn't in the original package, let this work.
Right. First things first.
First things first, and then you can decide on other things that's feasible. Because the boy got $18 million in different allotments, but he got 18, and he's doing everything he's supposed to do with it. Got the Black Lives Matter thing going on. I went out to he filled up a stadium full of people one time, with my son, and that's one of my son's partners. Just they know a lot of God, but they got to deal with the government. My son said he stepped away because he couldn't handle all the government. I said, I'll take care of it. You go about your business. Because he's. But Gary's a good dude. And he says this is Obie Johnson's son.
Okay.
His son, so and I got him. And everybody around him, they love me. You know, good people, man. This and that. Like I said, I got the guards from Boston, Black Medina. I brought them there when they first bought this. Oh, shit, see the father's piece. It's a big facility. You got computer rooms.
And where's this located at?
This is in Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
In Providence, Pawtucket.
Okay.
Pawtucket, Rhode Island. But, you know, that's like Brooklyn, Queens, you know. And so the guard took the guards up there, man, and they clicked with a couple of people to do some work, but they said they had to back up because they got a big plate in Boston right now. But Tamari, in Boston, Tamari, I put him down, you know. And they met. He said, matter of fact, he was supposed to go down there this Friday, because he had texted me on Messenger, let me know he'll be down there this Friday. So they're supposed to come together and do some things, you know. So it's all about what they do. But I know Tamari's qualified, so I ain't worried about him, you know. He'll handle whatever has to be handled.
Right.
I don't even have to go up there. You know?
Right.
But the brothers, you know, we have brothers all over the place that's doing some good things. And one thing I always used to tell the brothers when I used to travel, you know, places and see brothers doing something, he said, don't worry about it, because the brother come from Brooklyn or from Medina or from Mecca, because we first born and this and that. You don't let nobody come and interrupt what you're doing. You know, you don't let nobody come up here and pull rank on you because they know better than you. We are all ciphering out equal, one. We ain't no big kahuna, little kahuna. We may have more lines than you. You know, we may have a little bit of understanding. We have years in, and we the right ones. But nobody comes up here and changes everything. You are commemorated. You know, I appreciate this is beautiful, but you could do this. You could no, that's dead. You know, I've never been like that. You know, brothers are doing if it's working there because it's working there. Doesn't mean it can work out here. And for me to come from somewhere, I didn't even plant that seed. I'm gonna try and, you know, nah. Unless I'm gonna add on for something perfect, like some dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Word of mouth don't mean nothing if it's not gonna grow no fruit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, God. I mean, you know, it's about us coming together.
If Mega did this.